What's up, you duck?
It's gone. It's great.
Okay, so I get to be the angry, unintelligible one with no pants. Donald is very well respected in many places of the world. Greetings to everyone out there in Duckburg. We have returned, and you'll never guess what we're gonna do for you today. We're gonna read another one of Jason's episodes of the Koopaling and Bowser Jr. show. The Koopalings and Bowser Jr. show. And this particular episode we're reading today isn't. It's one of the episodes that's sort of a story within a story. It's Super Morton 3, and Super Morton is a parody of Superman, played by Morton Koopa Jr. And it begins with the narrator saying, "Super Morton 3, Super Morton 3 XD."
Stands extra.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So after that, Bowser is talking to Morton and says, "Now, Morton, to get a girl, you must look for the perfect girl." A lot of your stories are about romance lately and trying to meet women and falling in and out of love, Jason. Do you have love on the brain? You don't have to answer that. So Bowser says, "To get a girl, you must look for the perfect girl." Bowser says, "Yes, that's right." So Super Morton takes off and flies over the city looking for crime. He has no response to what his father just said. He's just said, okay. He's just said nothing. Super Morton flies over the city looking for crime. He sees two robbers robbing the bank. Morton says, "Halt! What was I supposed to be doing again? I forgot. Oh yeah, right." Morton swoops down and beats up the robbers and throws them in jail. "Okay, I did it," says Morton. "And now to go to the mine." The underground mine. He flies to the mine where minerals are being strip mined. And Morton goes to the mine and digs all the way to the room or to the house of the woman he's in love with, who is Lois Genius. Not Lois Lane, but Lois Genius. Morton says, "Lois, will you be mine, coal mine?"
Will you be mine, coal mine?
Is that from Gravity Falls?
No.
Is that from a regular show?
Bob's.
Bob's Burgers? Alright. You thief. Lois Genius responds to Super Morton with the one word every young man or woman wants to hear. She says, "Fine." Morton says, "Yay, but first we gotta go crush Little Toaster, the most intense car wrecking tournament." So Super Morton picks Lois up and they fly to the car compactor at the neighborhood junkyard. And I guess he thinks he's breaking up a car wrecking tournament. And a car goes on the conveyor belt, and the compactor picks it up. But then the compactor comes to life and is angry. And so it's a good thing Super Morton showed up. And the car compactor drops the car into the furnace, and then starts shooting everyone with an M134 minigun. Did the car compactor? Did the car compactor grow arms and pick up this gun?
No.
Okay, was the gun just mounted on the car compactor?
Yeah.
Alright. Morton beats up not just the car compactor, but everything in the junkyard. He frees all the cars, and then he throws the entire junkyard in jail. Yeah, after that. Super Morton flies to the Arctic Circle. He sees an Inuit hunting a polar bear, and he beats up the Inuit and throws him in jail, because Super Morton just wants to defeat all hunters, but it's actually legal for an Inuit person to be hunting a polar bear. Super Morton doesn't know that. He needs to familiarize himself with the law. And Morton throws the guy in jail and says, you'll have nothing to eat but slop," which is mean. He's taunting. Alright, next Super Morton flies to the ocean and he sees a whaler hunting a blue whale. Now that's definitely illegal, I think. Morton beats up the whaler and throws him in jail as well. Super Morton flies to Dino Island next, and he sees a meteor headed towards the island. So he goes up into space, he beats up the meteor and throws the meteor in jail. Morton flies back to the ocean and he sees a guy. "What are you eating, dude?" Morton asks. The guy says, "I'm eating some shark meat." "Oh, good," says Morton. He starts to leave, but then he stops. "Wait a second." Super Morton turns around and says, "You dare make shark fin soup? You must die." The guy didn't say that. The guy didn't say he was making soup. He said he was just eating shark meat. Super Morton picks up a spear. Super Morton picks up a spear. And he says, "The spear doesn't go in the shark, it goes in you." He stabs the guy, but it doesn't show this. It doesn't. Jason made sure to note, Super Morton stabs the guy with the spear, but it doesn't show that on screen. But at any rate, the guy is murdered by Super Morton's spear, and Super Morton throws his body in jail. Super Morton flies back to Lois Genius's house, and he starts yelling, come out, wherever you are." Wait, what's this note say? Super Morton finds a note at Lois Genius's house, and the note says, "Nobody's home, now scram." Super Morton says, "Oh, okay, I better go inside and tell everybody the bad news." He steps a few feet back, and then he runs into the door at full force and smashes through it. Ow, everything hurts. "Oh wow, there's another note in here. What does this say?" He gasps. It's a note from General Dumb. Yeah, if you remember we read one of these Super Morton stories, and General Dumb is the parody of General Zod. So he's like General Zod, but he's dumb. Anyway, General Dumb has left another note, and it says, "Me and my sidekick Doomsday." It's a parody of Doomsday. So in this story, General Zod and Doomsday have teamed up, but it's Doomsday. "Me and my sidekick Doomsday have captured Lois Genius in our Temple of Dumb. Come and find her if you dare." Super Morton says, "That probably means ice cream."
I promise ice cream.
I don't understand how he sees that. Maybe because he's a dummy. Super Morton flies to the Temple of Dumb, and he sees Lois tied up in some ropes. Morton says, "Who's that? I just don't know who that is." Lois Genius says, "It's me, Lois, you clumsy, good-for-nothing idiot." Wow, I don't think she really likes Super Morton. Super Morton says, "Oh, anyway, who are those guys over there?" "It's me, General Dumb, and you probably haven't met this guy, my new sidekick, Doomsday. And our big plan is to blow up the Earth with this big black bomb. We call it the Bombifier. And we're going to tie Lois up and put her in a cage above an active volcano. But don't worry, the lava will keep her warm. Ha 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 ha. Wait a minute, what's our plan again? I forgot." Doomsday says, "Oh, me too. We're going to blow up the Earth and we're going to kill Lois."
We don't remember.
So Morton says, "No!" So instead of using his super power, now this is in a regular Superman movie or a TV show or whatever. This is where Superman, he would probably use all his powers. That's not what Super Morton does. Super Morton grabs a spell book and recites a spell, and the Grim Reaper shows up. General Dumb and Doomsday are so shocked they fall off the volcano and die from their injuries. Boos, like the ghosts from Super Mario, which are called boos, the boos rise up out of their bodies. Then the Grim Reaper reaps the boos and teleports back to his own dimension. So Super Morton doesn't use any of his powers. He just calls the Grim Reaper and says, "Do my job for me." I know people complain about some of the modern Superman movies. At least Superman was out there fighting his own battles. Superman didn't. In Man of Steel, Superman wasn't calling up the Grim Reaper to fight. "We did it, Lois," says Super.
But I'll plot.
That's not a plot hole. That's just insanity. Super Morton says, "We did it, Lois. Now let's get out of here." He zaps the cage with his heat ray, picks up Lois and flies back home. So now he's introducing Lois to Bowser and Bowsette, and he says, "This is my girlfriend, everybody." Bowsette says, "Oh, that's great. Now let's read more about her." I guess there's a book about Lois Genius that they can all read. The narrator says, "The end."
Wow. S. Sigh.
Oh, Lois sighs.
Dramatic.
Okay, Lois sighs dramatically.
Fear.
The end. The narrator says, "The end! The end! New movie coming soon!" Or it will be. So then we find, this is a movie that the Koopalings have been watching. They're watching it on demand in their house. Morton Koopa Jr. says, "That was awesome." Wendy says, "That wasn't awesome. It was idiotic." Bowser says, "I think the movie was sweet." Morton says, "Should I make another movie?" Wendy says, "Oh, hey, look at this in the newspaper. Super Morton 3 is bombing. It got 0.2 stars. Bowser says, "Now, Wendy, if you don't behave, I think you need to go to your room." Wendy says, "Fine." The end. Obviously, Jason, that was a great story. It was a lot of fun and very creative.
Was it sweet?
Was it sweet? I mean, he rescues Lois, so that's sweet. Jason wants to make it clear. He rips off a lot of stuff, but he didn't know that there was a junkyard scene in Superman 3. That was just parallel thinking. Maybe he can meet dumb Aquaman and dumb Batman. And dumb Flash. And I don't know what else to say other than we're all looking forward to Super Morton 4, J-Man. And yeah, let us know what you'd like for your birthday. We're not going to get it for you. We're just curious what people are interested in. Bye-bye.
Just tell King Daddy-ums what you'd really like for your birthday.
America.